We find ourselves in Sigil as we do every day.
But this does taste better now that it was telekinetically lifted, I think.
I think that's psychosomatic.
No, it's taste.
Stem from like a flower?
Honey just takes this painfully long inhale. No.
I love you guys.
And also, Magic Maven fully obliterated, is blown left and right, body eviscerated, and left is a floating orb of magic for whoever would like to take. It is in the shape of a top hat, for sure. In the shape of a top
Try it
hat.
now if you can.
I am tempted. And then he bows his head to Raz.
I actually really appreciate that, Strider. She's gonna take this magic.
All right. Roll me just a charisma check.
Like us. Just pure
No.
charisma roll.
Just a pure charisma check.
Okie dokie. Don't get like advantage on it or anything.
No, this is to see if you can keep control of the current top hat.
That's a 24.
All right. Yeah. You sense that there is some individual, probably like you sense he's like about 200 feet away, and you sense that it is Top Hat. You just get the feeling of a Top Hat deep in your brain.
Do I feel like I can control the top hat?
As much as Magic Maven did by just telling him where to go, and then everything around him becomes a Top Hat.
Okay. You know what? Raz isn't going to do anything with that right now. She's like, that's too much right now. Too much.
From the ground, Honey is just like, I mean, if you don't know what to do with it, I have some ideas.
Does Raz get the sense that maybe she could reshape this power somehow?
No, this boon was specifically made for Magic Maven because he wanted a silly boon that would just make one person into top hat. You could possibly, if you figure out how to like give this boon back for something else, maybe. But for right now, you just have the power of top hat.
I just have the power of Top Hat, and I feel like I can just kind of sick Top Hat on people like some kind of fucked up Top Hat dog.
Yeah.
I mean, you say the phrase top hat dog, and I like it, but in this context, it's bad.
I mean,
Yes.
It
I'll
can
figure
be
out what to do
useful.
with this.
It has its uses. Can I borrow it?
As you guys
No.
are all talking about this, the Lady of Pain is still 100% there.
Oh, okay. So I had an idea about that. So the thing about brass dragons is that they love to make conversation. So against Ophelia's better judgment, she's going to try and strike up a conversation with the Lady of Pain. It's like, oh hey, you're back up. I'm so glad things have been so chaotic without you. Blah, 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 blah.
All right.
Oh no, she drank some yappuccino.
Who's about to take this mate? As you start to speak to the Lady of Pain, and you know how the Lady of Pain fucking hates the yapping. You watch as her eyes and like a beam is headed towards you, and right in the last instant, William, Infinite Maze, instead of you. And then the Lady of Pain will shrug and will kind of reshape the ceiling so that she can leave.
No, not William.
Not the Ring of Regeneration.
Not the ring of regeneration.
My ring. I mean, William.
No.
We're gonna have to go on a rescue mission now to get my ring. I mean, get William back.
I mean, you no. I'll get you another one.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Another William?
I didn't promise that. Sure. I don't.
Good enough.
Wasn't Magic Maven #1 on the boom list, by the way?
He was, but you were number 3. So now
right,
you.
Raz was number 3, but
you're
I just
number
took out
2.
#1.
Yeah, it works in Fae logic. You're still you're number 2 now. Augie's number 1.
Oh, it's Is the Beta Force still on the ground, by the way?
The Beta Force is still on the ground, yeah.
Ophelia would love to pick that up, actually.
Oh,
just
good.
kinda-
It needs to be returned to Starchild Industries. That was the job they sent you here to do.
Oh yeah, sure.
You see the other people who are kind of in here are just like, ah, fuck. You straight up killed that guy. I mean, I did catch his soul before, you know, like I have it in like a soul trap right here. And you see she holds like a little lantern.
Nice catch.
Yeah, it's cool. All right, well, we're off. Gotta go turn this guy in. Bye. And they start to turn.
Are we gonna
like,
get some level of credit for this?
I mean, did you turn on like the job app on your phone?
Yes. Did we? Come on, I think we did. I don't think we need to have said we did that if we knew what was going on. We were here to explicitly investigate the thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, you guys did also explicitly say you guys are not turning on any of the tracking stuff of the phone. Like, the job app would have fully turned it into a tracking device. Everything you've said, everything you've done would have been recorded. So that's up to you if you'd like to, if you would like to have turned it in. Turned it on.
I'm gonna vote no on that.
You sure? It sounded like you really wanted, you guys would have turned it on.
I was thinking about it pretty hard, and then I decided no, yeah, probably not. Being tracked consistently by anybody seems pretty antithetical to Strutter's whole vibe, so.
Oh, yeah. And even as a dragon, do those dragons have true sight? I don't know if they do or not.
The brass one definitely does within 60 feet.
I'm not sure.
Blind sight.
Let me see.
Ophelia still has true seeing anyway.
I meant more for Strider, so Strider
okay.
could see the orb flying around and the dragon eye on that looks at Honey at all moments of the day.
No, I just have blind sight.
Okay. Not all dragons have the true sight. Honey, as you are kind of, well, you guys are still kind of toilet. Well, Honey's still kind of a toilet.
Yeah. I might as well be dead. Just leave me.
Actually, yeah, this lady, her lantern does pick it up, but you see the shadowy figure kind of walks up and takes out like a cartoon mallet and just bonks her on the head and turns it back to normal. And then we'll do the same to you, Honey.
On their toilet head.
Yep.
Flush.
You watch as like it's like a chiseling as like he taps it, and then it seems like this toilet was just surrounding you and you were just inside, and now it's all just porcelain on the ground. And then he holds up a sign that says, "Nice to meet you," and then starts walking away. Well, this man is like a full shadowy figure. Like all of him seems like it's just one piece of clothing. As it just kind of just goes around the ground, and they start leaving. They go, "Okay, bye."
Goodbye. Kind of mixed about those guys. I thought they were kind of cool, and then they were kind of jerks. I don't know. Mid.
Some people
Yeah.
are weird like that.
Not a fan.
I get why you like being a dragon, Ophelia. This is pretty sweet. Also, I've got like more time on this mask. Can we go kill Red right now?
He's gone.
And
I mean, if you know where to find him.
Do you know where he is?
Strider shrinks down. At first, it looks like he's going back to his normal humanoid form, but you see him shrink down to the form of a Githyanki. At which point you see him do some spell casting, and so I'm going to turn into a Githyanki Supreme Commander, and I'm going to cast non-detection on myself via psionics.
What the fuck?
You're doing the mass thing that only works once a day.
Oh, but it can let you cast shape change, right?
Well, yeah, it's once a day for the one use. Yeah.
So, but when you cast shape change, you can change your shape multiple times. There's no. Yeah.
Okay. You cast non-detection on yourself. All right.
Yeah. During the spell's duration, you can use your action to assume a different form, following the same restrictions and rules of the original form, with one exception: if your new form has more hit points than your current one, your hit points remain at the current value. So, I cast non-detection, and then I shift again. This time becoming a weird metallic spidery creature, which is called a retriever. And then I'm going to pull out of my bag a copy of Glider, except this one is clearly heavily thumbed, and like you can see flipping through on every page, there's like clearly written, like writing in the margins, and like dissection of the words, and like just constant corrections, spelling mistakes, like he's clearly been incredibly upset about this. And I'm gonna use Faultless Tracker to try to find Ren. Faultless Tracker for our lovely people at home. The retriever is given a quarry by its master. The quarry could be a specific creature or object the master is personally acquainted with, or it could be a general type of creature or object the master has seen before. The retriever knows the direction and distance to its quarry as long as the two of them are on the same plane of existence. The retriever can have only one such quarry at a time.
Damn.
So right now I mean, that would work. You are currently not on the same plane of existence with Rin right now.
Oh,
he's not in Sigil?
That man's a fuck. I mean, he's in his own little demi plane.
What?
Yeah, Rin for sure has a demi plane. That's where he's been watching you guys from.
He has a couch set up there, I guess.
What a perk.
Yeah.
I'm just ad-libbing.
He does. You get like a smell. I will say with this, you do get like a hint of where Rin has been, though. You smell the areas kind of near, and if you choose to follow it, you'll find some stuff.
I definitely do. I think this is the best hint that I've got, and like even though like the sensory information that I'm getting isn't doesn't feel like it's the correct one. I think Strider doesn't really know that because this is the first time he's been a retriever, so he's just like, whatever, we're gonna go.
All right, Strider takes off. Does anyone else go after this crazy metallic Strider?
I just have another question.
What
is the range on, like, what's the range on me knowing how far I am away from Top Hat?
200 feet, which is currently where he is.
So is Top Hat just always within 200 feet of me?
Mm-hmm. Turning things into Top Hat near him.
Okay.
Unless you decide to turn someone else into Top Hat. Then it would just be that person that you decided to turn into Top Hat.
Ooh, me. Turn me into Top Hat.
No. No.
Yes. Do it. I can control it.
No, you cannot.
I can do it.
No,
I don't think you can.
maybe let him try, but first let me put him in something.
Let me put him in something.
Let me put him in
something.
We're just having this conversation telepathically as Spider Strider is just running off.
I guess Raz is just gonna hop on.
How big is this retriever?
He is a large construct, so.
Oh.
And it's got 22 strength and 20 con, so I feel like it could probably hold all 3 people, to be honest.
Jesus.
Did we ever figure out where the actual owner was?
I was gonna try and find
no one has looked around this place for the owner.
Yeah.
Everyone just started leaving.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, ah.
Wait, we should loot. Let's loot the body also. We gotta loot magical baby. How can we forget?
I mean,
Oh, the
he
body
exploded.
won't count. He did explode, and the item that you would have got was the staff that broke.
Was the staff, which also broke.
He didn't have
So-
any accoutrements. He was fucking buck naked. What?
He was wearing
all
like
nude.
he was all nude. He was wearing
Oh.
like basic rags. No, he likes to pretend to be a beggar so that people will interact with him so that he can fuck with them.
Of course.
What a freak.
Oh,
Glad this bastard's dead.
Yeah, he's a whole freak.
I'm so glad he's dead.
Staff of the Magi would have been an improvement. Oh man. Oh well. How's Aphrodite doing? She doing all right?
I mean, yeah, she's looking around to see if she can find her boss.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
let's
honey
take a
will
look
help.
around. Let's see if we
Yeah.
can find.
This fucking man.
Oh, I can do that with the retriever.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Run back?
Do you run back?
Yeah, it's just like fully like you hear skittering down the corridor, and then you hear like a skirting noise as like a Spider Strider comes to a tumbling stop. He tumbles over, clang, 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 and then he puts his back into the room. Yeah.
And he's just like, I hate that.
You hate it. I was on top of him for it.
Oh no.
That's a you. Why?
I don't feel like walking.
You know what? Yeah.
Spider
Yeah,
Strider
I
just does that thing that spiders do when they're interacting with like another spider, where they like lean back and forth.
What if he got turned into a toilet? What if he's just in the bathrooms, one of the bathrooms? Oh wait, I still have true seeing. I'll stop being a dragon. Let's
Pray for that man's therapy.
Let-
Don't do that. Don't do that.
With Strider as a retriever, the Aphrodite is going to give Strider like a cup that is his favorite drinking cup, and very quickly you see that he is underneath the giant spider in like a emerald cocoon.
I shared that image visually or mentally with everybody via the telepathy.
You see, she was like, "Where is he? Where is he?" Kind of looking at the Spider Strider.
He's under that spider in like a cocoon chrysalis type deal.
Oh god! You see, she goes and kind of like smacks away the emerald, and you see she takes out a gnome with a very large purple beard, big belly. Still smells like alcohol, even though he probably hasn't had a drink in like a week. But you see, she's like, "Oh, he's still alive. He's still alive. Okay. Thank you guys for your help. You guys get free drinks for like a whole month."
A month.
Yeah,
Saved
I
your
still
life.
have to make money. And also,
What
I
do
have
you-
to repair whatever happened with Magic Maven. Because I
Okay, but
have...
also, we don't come here that often.
I'm gonna start. Strider does a spider dancing.
Like, well, that one works here. Points to the giant dragon Ophelia.
Yeah, I don't imbibe, so that's nothing for me. Here's what you can do though. I sold you some ice, and it's been enough time. The name that I struck a deal with the fairy outside. Start paying me that money.
Okay, we'll have to do the paperwork. I mean,
Yeah, that's fine.
all right, we just have to go back upstairs to do the paperwork. But can it wait until I make sure my boss is okay?
I mean, yeah, he's not immediately dying, and also Honey just goes over and starts healing him. Okay, I'm healing him. I'm tending to his wounds. You can start the paperwork.
Oh God!
I need silence to
I need a drink.
I need silence.
Oh God, I need a drink.
I have to put
Someone hand me my favorite cup. I'll do it myself. You see, she hands him the cup, and it instantly starts filling up with booze, just magically.
Oh my gosh! Of course.
Actually, I don't want to touch this man anymore. Honey just makes such a face, and she leaves.
Don't worry. This will heal me perfectly fine. As he just starts chugging and chugging from this cup that seems to be endless.
This is the different type of disdain that Honey has for people. This is absolutely a different type of disdain. It's
Does
almost
it
like
hit too close to home?
Yeah, it does. It does, and she hates it. She hates this man. She's gonna leave him. She's gonna leave him on this floor.
Do you guys leave the cavern of the Emerald Spider?
Yes, I think we away. Well, I know Spider Strider is awaying towards where he got that sniff of Ren.
Let's
how long?
Let's do a little investigation check first before we go. Let's look around a little bit.
Okay.
See if there's anything else in here. That's a nat one. I don't see shit.
You just noticed that Strider has 4 legs.
Wow.
Wow.
Nothing surprises Rise anymore.
All right, how long is this spider form going to last?
An hour or so. The shape change lasts for an hour.
Oh, right. It's been a little time, not too much. Give me. I mean, is Honey coming? Is everyone going with you to do this, or is it
trying to make
just?
sure he doesn't die. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess Ophelia will say bye to, because she's still a dragon. The dragon wants to make conversation. It's like, why? I just want to leave, but no. Bye, bosses. Nice meeting you. I guess I'll be back in the actual form next time.
We'll email you. Honestly, we have a lot of dragon heads that like to come in here. So if you could keep turning into dragons, that'd be great.
I mean, is there enough room on the stage?
Oh yeah, we'll make enough room. Don't you worry.
You know, you keep conversation going. Yeah. We can talk.
Honestly, I'm happy to talk to you. I've been down there. I'm also a conversationist, as I'm Dionysus and love to party and talk to people. You know what? Let's head upstairs. I'll buy you a few drinks.
I guess Dragon Ophelia is going to be delayed by like the next 5 minutes because that's when her dragon form lasts.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, sounds great.
So, as everyone else is kind of heading out, Dragon Ophelia is still kind of talking. Roll me an investigation with advantage. Anyone who wants to look for Ren.
Oh, okay. Investigation with advantage.
I'll say within the allotted time, you'll be able to see kind of 3 areas that Rin has been going to that have like the greatest scent, as if he keeps showing back up to these places.
That's cool. I like that because Honey knows machines well, and the thing is technically a construct, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got it 18.
Okay. So as you are going from place, the first place you find is it looks to be that same apartment that Arthur was in.
Yeah.
And you kind of look up at it and even kind of climb up to look into, like, it smells like he's been in Arthur's apartment quite often. You see that there are books like stacking up all over the place, and Arthur is in there just speed reading the fuck out of them. Which is probably something interesting that Rin is either facilitated or is like writing down. The second place is in the richer side of Sigil. You see that there is a house that is owned by Sigil's recluse, the person whose sword you guys stole at the first episode.
Yeah.
Bridget.
What do you mean, you guys?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It
as
was-
a group,
It was
you guys
just Strider.
I mean, it was kind of just me. We did. It's not like we talked about it beforehand. It was just like
That's true.
it kind of just found its way into my hands. What can be said? Truly.
Sure.
Whoa, who put this here? All right, well.
Nobody
I
wants
guess
this.
you
it's
see-
mine now.
Oh wow, shame.
Well, you see her mansion, Bridget Dimmadome. Her mansion is a very large one. It seems like it is mainly only employed by constructs. And that you don't see her anywhere. She never comes out of her house. She's known to never leave. She just keeps getting richer. That's all that happens. Number just goes up.
Because of course.
Yep. And the last place that you see is is actually very close to your apartments. You see there is a old looking house, looks to be run down, and as you kind of look in it, you see that, like, well, give me a perception.
Anybody? Or
All of you can roll this.
Everybody roll a perception.
See how good your eyes are. Yeah, with a 20 and 21, all of you notice that there seems to be movement, and then when you kind of look to see what that movement is, it's a piece of furniture.
Mm.
That.
And then Ophelia catches up to you guys.
Should we do something about that?
Can Honey look at this chair? Is it a arcane chair?
No, I will say, like, you're looking outside of the place, and you see there is like a chair on the porch that
Mhm.
you noticed it was moving. Now it looks just like a wooden chair.
It doesn't look magical in nature.
No, it doesn't look magical in nature.
If
Question.
I get close enough to this chair,
Mhm.
like let's say within 10 feet of it, because I have blind sense, I can see invisible beings within 10 feet of me unless they actively hide from me. Do I see something
Well-
invisible in the chair?
There's nothing invisible in the chair. It just seems like it's just that chair itself. But you do, like, I'll say with the blind, since you notice that the chair just seems to be moving slightly, and there's no wind, there's nothing that would cause this thing to move, but it is moving slightly,
Does Ophelia
like
still?
away from you.
Ah.
Is Ophelia still a dragon?
No, that only lasts like 5 minutes.
Damn it. Do you still somehow? Never mind. You don't. That means you wouldn't have true sight then, huh?
Well, no, she casts True Sight as a spell before.
Okay.
So she might still have some of it left.
No,
she
it's
had like half of
definitely
it.
an hour.
I mean, like by the time we.
Strider's about to no longer be in his shape change.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Should be like, Also, she's kind of like holding her right arm a bit. She'll kind of shake her head. And I'll be fine. I don't have the spell active anymore. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Do you need some healing?
No.
You sure?
Yep. So what is this chair doing? Why is everybody staring at this chair? Is it also a toilet?
Why do I want to roll an insight check on Ophelia? I'm gonna roll an insight check on Ophelia.
All right.
That's a 20.
I think I'm gonna roll this as at whatever this is at disadvantage.
If you want to, that's a disadvantage you're putting on yourself.
Or is it normal? They meet it, so they beat it.
I think with a competition, you would have rollies. So both of you just need to roll just a regular d20, and whoever is the highest wins.
Well, we know who's about to win this.
I mean, we don't know.
Oh, we know.
Oh.
Come on, baby. It's my dice luck. Come on now, baby.
My dice luck isn't much better.
It's hard to read Ophelia in this moment. She seems like she's alright.
Okay. Alright. Well, anyway, it seems like this chair is trying to get away from me. Like Raz inches closer to the chair.
It inches farther away from you.
Oh.
See? Oh, wait, what should we do about this?
I'm sorry, I missed it. Why Ren is sensed here?
Yes, the 3 areas I described are the 3 areas Ren has been coming to more more than any other. These are places that he's frequently visiting.
Right now we are at a cottage where there's a chair that is moving away from us.
Is there a front door?
There it looks like this is a rundown house.
Does it look inhabited?
No, it's rundown. It's got boarded up windows. It does not look like people live in it.
The only movement is from this chair that's fucking running from us.
Okay, I'm gonna move up towards the door and make a perception check to make sure it's not trapped.
All right, go ahead.
19?
There's no traps you see
I'm gonna quietly try to open the door.
Okay, make a stealth check.
What?
Yeah, you open the door quietly enough, but that first step, like once it kind of pushes in, is like.
Strider cringes as that happens. Is there any reaction from the house or the chair?
No.
Okay. Strider. Oh yeah, go on.
I was just going to ask: is the chair just too preoccupied, like trying to get away from Raz?
Yeah, it just doesn't want you near it.
It's just
It
like a
just moved.
guard. It's not much of a guard dog. It's just a shy chair. Ooh.
Not a shy chair.
Don't look at me. Don't sit on me. Oh
Don't sit on me.
no! Oh, don't sit on me, big lady. Don't sit on me. Ooh.
If you'd like, I do have a higher level spell slot that I could use for True Sight, but it's my last for the day.
I mean, I could. Well, it's not magical. Never mind. I can't do shit.
Maybe save it. We can let Strider look around inside.
We can take it.
You mean just take the chair?
Yeah, sure.
Do we really need more possessed stuff at the murder hotel?
Oh! Can I divine sense?
You can divine sense. I would say you would sense that there are like. Let's see. You sense there are a few fae, a few undead, kind of in the house, and standing in front of you is someone who's infernal, and it's coming from the chair.
The chair's infernal. There's fae and there's undead in the house. And I guess Raz is going to turn to the chair and try to speak to it in infernal.
The chair will not respond. You can roll insight though.
Okay. It's a 17.
With the 17, you feel as if whatever this chair is, it doesn't want to do any harm to you, nor does it want to interact with you.
Okay. Raz is just like, hey, we're chill. We're just looking for someone. That's it. Like you're good. You're so good.
Is Strider still pushing his way into the house?
Just like a little bit, just like sticking my head in.
Okay.
Did he hear what Raz said?
He did hear what Raz said. As I said before, it's not speaking because it truly does not want to interact with anyone outside.
Oh, I meant Strider, because she also called out that there's undead and fae inside the house. Or at least like arcane signatures from undead and fae inside the house.
Gotcha. I think he would still peek his head in just a little bit just to see if he could see what was going on.
With the perception that you rolled, it looks like this is it's a large house. It has 2 stories. The inside is equally as rundown as the outside. But you do see in one of the rooms, there seems to be a fire lit.
I don't see anybody. It just seems kind of run down and empty. There was like a lit fireplace, but that's about it. I don't know. I say maybe we back out for now and maybe watch the place. Come back a little later.
Yeah.
What do you think, Raziel?
I mean, there's still 2 other locations to check out that could also lead us to Ren, and this could end up a wild goose chase. But I'm very curious as to what the heck's happening in here.
As you two are still kind of talking, what is Ophelia and Honey doing?
Honey was semi-interested in this chair, but you know what? I guess for this, also for the sake of trying to get a head start on other things, because that's the overachiever Honey is, she's fiddling with the block of chaos to see how she can implement it with the gun, because we still have to cool down Sigil.
Okay.
So she's just tinkering in the background while they're doing this. She's just like, I'm not heavily. Strider wants to get this man. That's fine. I don't know him. I don't know this man. I'm not heavily invested in it, but sure, I'll beat his ass when the time comes.
Okay. And Ophelia, what's Ophelia doing?
I feel like Ophelia is kind of hanging back with Honey and just kind of like standing around, kind of making awkward glances. I guess she'll ask Honey, like, hey, when we get back to the hotel, I guess we can resolve that whole focus issue, if we could, please.
Ooh, okay, so remind me what the focus issue. It was a
Oh, no,
The dragon touch focus that you have.
Oh,
the bling ring.
that Honey is just like wearing and not making any moves to give back. Honey is just like, the what? Oh, yeah, this. Yeah, it's not mine here. You can have it back. I'm not going to actively be using it. I don't talk to people that much to where I need it. And she's just gonna go ahead and pull the ring off to give it back.
Thanks, and she'll purposefully take it with her left hand.
What does that mean?
As in she's right-handed usually. Her main hand.
I get that. I mean, but why? What's the significance of taking it with the left?
Yeah,
hand
what's the
instead of right?
implication, right? Like,
She's not using her primary hand.
but
Is-
why? But
Yeah, why not?
Like, is she giving Honey a secret signal of something?
No, she's not giving Honey a secret signal.
Oh, then what does
Are
this
you being
mean?
cheeky? Is that what this is? Are you being cheeky about something? Are you setting up for something, you son of a bitch?
I might be setting up for something.
You know
what
what?
do you like to know?
You know what? I cut off Ophelia's arm. Absolutely not.
Ah,
Arm falls off.
I need that.
And Strider, have you left the house completely closing the door, or are you leaving the door open?
I'm gonna close the door behind me.
Oh,
How do we know
right.
the chair's not gonna snitch?
Well, as you all are kind
Feel it.
of getting back together, the chair that has previously been moving away from you now starts inching closer.
Oh, it must want to go back to its spot.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust that.
It's just been chilling.
Yeah, but we don't know what it is. It's not.
You see it's still inching closer past its spot to, like, towards you.
Guess to change his
Okay.
mind about you, Raz.
I'll vibe check the chair again.
Okay.
Gosh. So 26?
With the 26, the way it's moving much faster towards you, it seems like at first it may have been scared because it was the only one, but now it may have backup appearing very soon if you stay on the porch.
I think it has friends come. Listen, if you try to jump us, it's going to end really badly for you, okay?
We were already leaving.
And as you say that, all around the garden, just these inanimate objects start to transform into essentially ninjas, and you guys are surrounded.
Not
And I
essentially
think that's
ninjas.
where we're going to end tonight's session.
Essentially ninjas.
Essentially ninjas. They're not exactly ninjas. This is the super sneaky guild. Masters of disguise, and they disguise themselves as furniture.
Is their guild just called the Super Sneaky Guild? Because if so, that's pretty lit. I like that.
That is what it's called.
Should have thrown that fucking chair into a fireplace. I should have followed my first instinct.
Shoulda, didn't.